Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dearest brothers and sisters, as we welcome this blessed month of Ramadan, and we are grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the many blessings He has surrounded us with, we focus our minds and our hearts on those places on the earth that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared to be blessed. Amongst these, of course, is Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, the blessed land of Masjid Al-Aqsa. Through the works of Dr. Raid Al-Fathi, we will analyze the importance that Ar-Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam has attached to Masjid Al-Aqsa and the extended area. We will also look at the value He's imparted in the lives of His companions and the desire He created for these companions to be attached to Masjid Al-Aqsa. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq to understand that our attachment to Masjid Al-Aqsa is a requirement of our faith.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. In this hadith, Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anhu, he narrates and he says that we performed our salah with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam facing the direction towards Baytul Maqdis for 16 to 17 months. Thereafter, he mentioned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then commanded Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the believers to change the direction of the Qibla to Makkatul Mukarramah, the Kaaba. And we know as Muslims that the Qibla plays a very important part of our worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that whenever we perform salah especially, the first thing that needs to be in place is the Qibla. And we make sure that the direction we face is the Kaaba. So it is as if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as it is part of the nature firstly of human beings, that the first of everything we have, we always remember it. For example, the first child you had, the first job you had, the first house you lived in, that always has a special place in your heart. You always remember it. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made Baytul Maqdis the first Qibla of the Muslims, it's a sign and an indication alone to the greatness and the virtue of this place in this holy site. And we find that as believers, if we really reflect every moment and every time we perform our salah, which is 5 times a day, if we were to reflect every time we perform our salah that we are facing the Kaaba. And every now and then we need to remind ourselves that there was once upon a time where we faced Baytul Maqdis, where the Ummah faced Masjid Al-Aqsa. Again, reminding us of the importance of Masjid Al-Aqsa. And even though the reality is that we will never again direct our worship to Baytul Maqdis or turn to Baytul Maqdis in salah, but it is needed, and especially in our times, that we should now direct all our du'as to Baytul Maqdis, all our efforts to Baytul Maqdis, all our concerns, most of our charity we need to send to Baytul Maqdis, as we can see the condition that the Muslims are going through in the holy city. So we make dua, my beloved brothers and sisters in Islam, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah grant Baytul Maqdis to be beloved to us and to be a place close to our heart. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen.